Have you ever caught yourself comparing your children to others? It's time to stop that harmful cycle. In the next few minutes, we're going to reveal the shocking impact it has on your children's self-esteem, motivation, and confidence. Don't worry, we've got the solutions you need to be the most supportive parent and empower your kids to be their unique, confident selves. Stick around to unlock the secrets of raising happy, unstoppable children. I am Dr. Taniesha Burke, your positive parenting coach, and welcome to our channel. This topic was requested by a viewer, Sia. If you also have requests for specific topics to be discussed, please leave them in the comments section. Thank you, Sia, for your suggestion. As parents, we all share the common goal, providing the best for our children. Yet, it's easy to fall into the trap of comparing them to others. In today's video, we'll dissect why this happens and its detrimental effects. But more importantly, we're here to empower you with the insights and practical tips to nurture your child's self-esteem and cherish their individuality. So, let's take a deep dive into breaking free from the comparison trap and becoming the most exceptional parents we can be. As we go through this parenting journey, we might be tempted to compare our children with others for various reasons. Right now, we're going to look at the top reasons we might fall into this comparison trap. First, we mistakenly think that it's a way to motivate them. Parents compare their children to others with the intention of motivating them to excel. They may feel that by comparing their children to others, they can encourage them to work harder and achieve more. Parents may compare their children to others to feel better about their parenting. They may feel that if their child is doing better than others, it reflects positively on their parenting skills. Parents may also compare their children to others to fit in with other parents. They may feel the pressure to keep up with the other parents and their children's achievements. Additionally, parents may compare their children to others to set expectations for their behavior or performance. They may feel that by comparing their children to others, they can set a standard for what is expected of them. As parents, it's natural to compare our children to others, but it can have negative effects on their self-esteem, motivation, and confidence. Now, here are some reasons why you should avoid comparing your children to others. The first reason to avoid comparison is that it breaks trust. Children long to feel cherished, accepted, and be loved unconditionally. Every time we compare our children to others, we expose the measuring stick we use to judge their worth. Comparing one child to another sends the painful message that your love and attention are prizes to be won instead of gifts freely given. Comparison fosters sibling rivalry. When you compare rather than praise the other child to your child may secretly start loathing his sibling. This may lead him to behave aggressively, pick fights, tease, and even hit each other. You are also passing the message that the better performing child is favored and loved more. As a result, your child may start belittling himself. Comparison causes children to withdraw from parents. Children who are constantly compared by their parents to other kids will gradually withdraw themselves from the family. These children withdraw because they do not want to cause their parents further disappointment and hurt. Comparison can lead to anxiety and stress. When parents compare their children to others, it can increase their anxiety and stress levels. Children want to please their parents and not to disappoint them. When they feel like they are not measuring up to their parents' expectations, they may feel anxious and stressed. Comparing children to others can lead to a decline in their self-esteem. When children feel like they are not good enough, they may want to doubt their abilities and feel like they are not worthy of love and attention. This can lead to a negative self-image and a lack of confidence. When children feel like they're constantly being compared to others, they may start to feel like their efforts are not good enough. This can lead to a lack of motivation and a decrease in their desires to try new things and take risks. And finally, when children feel like they're being compared to others, they may start to feel like they need to conform to certain standards or expectations. This can lead to a lack of creativity and originality, as they may feel like they need to fit into a certain mold or be someone else. Before we look at what we need to do instead of comparing our children, I hope you have found value in this video so far. And if you've been viewing for the first time or you're a returning viewer and you're not subscribed, we encourage you to please subscribe, hit the notification bell so that you'll be updated with new videos. And also, we are growing our community and we want you to join us. Now, instead of comparing our children to others, let's take a look at some positive parenting approaches that you can do to help your child. The first is to set benchmarks instead of comparing. Appreciate the effort, even if he secures 2 marks more than the previous exam. This builds confidence. 2. Build your children's self-esteem through meaningful conversations. Consider how different your child is from others and celebrate their uniqueness. Talk to them about their interests, strengths, and weaknesses. Encourage them to pursue their passions and interests. 3. Encourage efforts over outcome. Instead of focusing on the outcome, parents should encourage their children to put in effort and try their best. Praising effort can help children develop a growth mindset and a love for learning. 4. Create a positive environment. Parents should create a positive environment where their children feel safe to make mistakes and to learn from them. This can help children to develop a sense of resilience and willingness to take risks. And our 5th and final suggestion is to teach children to appreciate differences. Parents should teach their children to appreciate differences and celebrate diversity. This can help children develop empathy and respect for others and reduce the tendency to compare themselves to others. Comparing your children to others can have negative effects on their self-esteem, motivation, and confidence. Instead, focus on building their self-esteem through meaningful conversations, celebrating their uniqueness, providing a positive home environment, focusing on the effort instead of the outcome, and ensure that you create benchmarks instead of creating comparisons with other children. We are now at the end of our discussion of looking at why comparing our children to others is not something healthy to do. Now, if you found value in this content and believe it can help you have a wonderful relationship with your children, please consider subscribing and hitting the notification bell. By joining our growing community, you'll get tools and insights to help you navigate your parenting journey. And also, please leave a comment in the comment section. Did you grow up with your parents comparing you? What kind of effects did it have on you? Or have you been guilty of comparing, and what are you now doing? Thank you so much for joining, and goodbye for now.